Hey guys, so this is part one of my new what if that I don't think actually no other what ifs have done this. What if Deku was Sharkboy? Now, off the bat, I wanted to do this for a long time, and also, the reason why I blurred out, Sharkboy's face is because, let's be real, I can't afford his face. Like, who do you think I am, Mr. Beast? But yeah, whatever. So basically, Deku. Sorry guys if I insulted Mr. Beast in any way, but basically, last time I left off, I last left off with a what if Deku was in Sweet Home. Now, guys, off the bat, you already know in my Genie what if I said one of my uploading periods is gonna be I'm gonna be uploading twice a day, once a day, or 3 times a day on my YouTube channel now. On the weekends, it's just gonna be random. So yeah, so guys, basically, if you guys don't really want to go on my YouTube channel that much, I do have a TikTok and a Instagram page. So if you want to check that out, you can. So basically, this is one of the 4 what ifs that I've been working on. Now, I'm gonna do a little spoilers on the other 2 what ifs I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna be working on what if Deku was Hellboy, and what if Deku was I think I remember it. It was something. What if Deku was a speedster? Now I'm still working on what if Deku had the Omnitrix Part 3. So let's get into the video. So Deku was born relatively the same, but Deku's father in this universe is a biogenetics lab assistant that works on enhancing the physical abilities of a shark and throwing it onto the DNA strand of a human and see what happens. Because so in this universe, the only they wanted to replicate some sort of quirk exactly like King Orca. Now, Deku's father works for a secret evil organization that tries to make artificial quirks to sell to quirkless people or people that just want more quirks on the web. So basically, Deku was born quirkless and Deku's father's quirkless, but they just, run a company to make artificial quirks. So they make one quirk that's actually successful, a shark quirk. They worked on shark DNA, and the main reason how they make quirks, the main way they make quirks, is to DNA slice animals with human DNA. So pretty much they DNA slice a shark with human DNA, not knowing if it was gonna work or not, being surprised that it actually worked pretty well. So they basically, obviously, sorry guys, obviously, they basically tested it out on a couple people. And those people, they all got the powers, but they always had the shark, mind, and had the anger and, the blindness of a shark. And they also, their eyes split away from the front of their face and went on the side of their eyes. So they basically became monsters. But Deku's father took it to his house, trying to, experimented on it farther. But when Deku was about, 5, he went into the garage where his father was working on it, and he knocked over the table. It fell on Deku, and Deku started, feeling pain, and Deku's teeth became sharp. Deku grew more teeth. Deku got stronger, and Deku developed gills, and also Deku grew a fin. So Deku woke up in a hospital, and from there he was told that he developed some sort of quirk. Now, this artificial quirk changes. Artificial quirks aren't able to be nullified or taken away by quirk reducing or erasing quirks, or erasing quirk bullet. So yeah, so Deku can't get his quirk taken away. So Deku gets Sharkboy's abilities. That's basically Deku's origin. So after Deku, being Sharkboy, Deku goes out in the world and tests out his new abilities. So we skipped Deku's about 15. Now Deku has all of Sharkboy's abilities. Let me name them out. Deku can breathe underwater, obviously. Deku can swim as fast as a shark underwater. Deku can also bite through middle. Deku also has Shark Frenzy like Sharkboy with superhuman strength and agility. Deku also is able to sing, but no, that's not even a power. But my jam be hitting different when I hear Dream. Like that Dream song got me hit different, but whatever. Guys, comment down below what's your favorite childhood song. Mine is pretty much it has to be a tie between the Phineas and Ferb intro and the the Ninja Turtles intro and Shark Boy's singing, his singing scene in Shark Boy and Lava Girl 3D. But yeah, so basically, Deku has all the abilities of Shark Boy, and Deku has a few other abilities as well. Deku has super healing. Deku also has enhanced pretty much senses as well. Deku also has what was it? Deku also has a need for, Deku only feeds on meat now, and Deku also needs at least 1 hour underwater a day to keep, a healthy regiment of, strength and health under his belt, so he won't become withered, kind of like Aquaman. So yeah, so Deku has to stay hydrated. So go. Deku goes back to pretty much what was it? Goes back to home, basically, being Deku. So pretty much I already skipped towards Deku. So Deku has all of uh what was it? Has all of Shark Boy's powers. Deku also has been working on his own hero costume, but we'll get into that later. So Deku, we skipped to Deku, when he's in middle school, and Deku doesn't go to the same school as Bakugo. Deku, oh sorry guys, I didn't talk about Deku's personality. Now Deku basically has the same personality as Shark Boy. He's brass, he doesn't think, and also Deku does have, a little bit of anger in there. But Deku still, is Deku, so he still has a little bit of smarts. So Deku goes to his house after the last day, middle school, and basically Deku trains at Deku Beach off the bat. Deku's training and training and training, and pretty much he trains enough to get to a certain point where he has incredible, physical capabilities, and Deku does know about like a yellow belt level of karate, but it doesn't really. But it does help because Deku does have a little bit of superhuman shark strength. You a true OG to Shark Boy and Lava Girl if you know what I just saw. He got shark strength. Yeah, but yeah. So Deku basically has all of Shark Boy's powers, and Deku does train with the same jumpsuit that Deku had, and Deku still gets the same bod that Deku had after training with All Might. So Deku gets the same bod that he got at the end of the 10-month arc training, and Deku trains at Deku Beach to focus on his swimming speed, and Deku gets faster, about 10 times faster than the average, than a great white shark can go. So Deku gets pretty far. Deku also upgrade, and Deku has a little bit more abilities. Deku has attractable claws now. So yeah, so Deku has attractable claws, kind of like Sabretooth, and Deku also has the ability to attract his fin inside of his spine. So yeah, so Deku can shrink his spine, pretty much fin inside of his spine, so it won't be, glaring out of his back. So Deku can, what was it? Detach it and reattach it. Not, take it off, but, slide it back in and out, kind of like Wolverine's claws. So Deku goes, to the entrance exam, and Deku's jumpsuit isn't green; it's actually gray instead of green. So Deku goes to the entrance exam and bumps into whoever you want to, guys. What guys you guys what ship you want Deku to be with. Now, off the bat, guys, for this ship, anything's up for grabs. Pro heroes, male heroes, but just gender swapped, and pretty much, yeah, stuff like that. I'm kind of working on maybe female swapping King Orca, but that's for another day. Or you can just, try to find some sort of loophole and make Deku get with somebody kind of like Lava Girl. But yeah, whatever, guys. So it's up to you. And as always, guys, you already know. I give you the option to, decide what happens, or for you guys to, put in a request on any, video you guys want me to make. So yeah, like any request or any what if you want me guys to make. So Deku basically goes back to school, and goes back to school after the entrance exam. The entrance exam was exciting, but like we're just gonna skip through that because it ain't important. Nothing really changes. Deku just uses his super strength instead of his biting and everything. So yeah, nothing really changes per se. So we get back to Deku with the whole tire. And Deku does get a little bit lower on the written exam, but Deku gets enough to pass. So for the whatchamacallit, for the next day of UA, Deku gets to know from UA they got in. Deku goes to UA, class will hey. Sorry guys, my nose is bleeding. Okay, guys, I'm back. So basically Deku goes back to what was it? Goes back to UA the next day in class when he walks in there and sees everybody sitting down. Deku sits down in this universe. Mineta didn't make it. Kendo actually got into class 1A, and you can choose who else in class 1A should be booted off and replaced with somebody else. So yeah. So Deku basically sits in there, and eventually Zao walks in class and explains to the class they're doing quirk assessments, and they go outside. Deku's told to throw the ball first. Deku grabs the ball and throws it pretty far, about the same height as Bakugo. For the long jump, Deku aces it. For the race, Deku gets a pretty okay score. For the grip test strength, Deku gets 100%. And pretty much Deku gets a pretty good score after all. Deku gets about third place, Bakugo gets second place, and Todoroki gets first place. So Deku, is pretty happy with himself. So, no one really got near bottom, except Denki got a little bit underneath there, but he still, passed. So no one really at the bottom. And as I'll explain, no one's gonna be expelled and blah blah blah. So basically, they go back home after that, and I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. Sorry if it was a little bit short, but yeah. So let's get into it. So guys, off the bat, before I intro, stay tuned. I am uploading 2 new what ifs next week. What if Deku was Hellboy and what if Deku was a vampire? Because I already made a what if Deku was a werewolf a season, and I'm still working on that. I'm not ending that series. I'm just sleeping on that real quick. But yeah, guys. So guys, as always, feel free to put in any recommendations you guys want, or any parts to any what ifs that I've made that you want another part to. So, guys, if you guys want a, sequel to something, or a reboot of something, just ask. Because, guys, it's up to you guys. Because I really want, you guys, your guys' opinions and your recommendations. So, hope you guys have a good day. And also, guys, if you recommend something to me, I'm gonna say your account name, or I'm gonna say a commenter or a subscriber asked me to make this, blah blah blah. Because I'm not going to take an idea that somebody requested and turn it into my own, because that's not right. But yeah, so guys, as always, have a blessed day. Bye, and have a blessed day. Good night.